Somebody in the community shared this very interesting video clip. Shout out to Steve Trimble. Let's see. Okay, here it is. So Steve Trimble says Suno AI CEO shares his thoughts. ... Y'all know what those 3 dots mean, right? So he says, has anyone seen this video? It makes my blood boil. The CEO of Suno AI says the following. And I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read because I'm going to play the video so y'all can hear it. I want y'all to hear it. What's up, Ken? Serpa, what's good? Musician from Bay Area, focuses on vocals and mixing, mastering. Love it. All right. So let's pull this video up, man. This was interesting. And then I have thoughts and I will share them. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
We didn't just want to build, let's say, a company that makes the current crop of creators 10% faster or makes it 10% easier to make music. If you want to impact the way 1 billion people experience music, you have to build something for 1 billion people. And so that is first and foremost giving everybody the joys of creating music. And this is a huge departure from how it is now. It's not really enjoyable to make music now. People enjoy.
Why did you say that?
It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. You need to get really good at an instrument or really good at a piece of production software. I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
Do you not think that's like running? It is hard to run. It is painful to run. You don't particularly enjoy it, but you love running. And you get good at it, and you get better at it, and you speak to the runners, and they love running.
Most people drop out of that pursuit because it was hard. And so I think that the people that you know that run, this is a highly biased selection of the population that fell in love with it.
Yes.
I'm jumping back and forth.
All right, y'all. We must talk about this, and then we'll get into some questions. Serpa says, is that the Suno AI BS? LOL. Joshua says, not enjoyable. Okay. So I don't know about you. I can only speak from my perspective. Since I started making music, it has always been enjoyable. I've always enjoyed the process. Even when I was trash, it was so fun to just be trash and figure out how to not be trash. Like, the majority of producers don't even make money with their music, but they still pay for equipment, pay for plugins, spend time making music because it's enjoyable. At least for me, it was worth the investment enough to invest in it because I had fun making it. And then I have so much fun making it. I'm like, man, I need to figure out how I can actually make money with this so I can just make this all the time and do this all the time. That was like the whole point. So to hear him say making music is not enjoyable was wild to me. Now, it may not be enjoyable to someone who needs music but don't know how to make it. But I mean, that's fine. You go find people who love making music and you get music from them. And this is my thing, man, that this is what irritates the life out of me. I don't get along with people who don't like to do hard things. I don't get along with people who like participation trophies for doing no work. What he just said was just like, it's so hard. People don't, it's so hard to make music. You got to learn an instrument. You got to do this. You got to do that. Yes, you do. Like, it's hard. It's not easy. Why are we scared to do hard things? I don't understand that. And it's like, if you want to do this at a high level professionally, you're going to have to go through the hard things so that you can become great at it, instead of just trying to find a cheat code every day, like just trying to figure out an easy way to get around doing hard work. It's wild to me. Like, I have a 5-year-old son. He comes up to me at least 7.5 to like 12 times a day. And he's just like, yo, dad, like, this is hard. Or I'll ask him to do something. He's like, it's hard. You know what I tell him? I say, yes, son, it is hard. But guess what? You can do hard things. And if you continue to keep doing hard things, eventually they will get easy and you will become better at it. You will become proficient at it and it will become easy. That's life. Like, life's not easy. You're going to have hard times. You're going to have hard, challenging moments in everything you do. So like, I don't understand this expectation of just like, oh, let's make it easy for everybody to do music. Everybody's not meant to do music. Today's video is brought to you by TV Placement Mastery. This is my high-level coaching program for producers to fast track you to your first licensing deal within 90 days. Now, this is an invite-only program, so you have to apply, and I only work with a few producers at a time. So just go to tvplacementmastery.com or click the link in the description to apply. If you're not willing to put in the work, do the hard work, do the hard things. Same goes with sync. If you're not willing to learn how to structure music for sync, if you're not willing to reach out to 3 to 5 companies every single day until somebody hits you back and say, hey, let's do a licensing deal, then you don't deserve a sync placement. You didn't earn it. You didn't do the work. So that's wild, man. Suno. And this isn't this the same company that got sued by like all the major publishers because they were taking the music that people worked on, that went through the hard things to learn how to play instruments, to learn how to produce music, to learn how to mix music, to learn how to write great songs, ripping music from those same people that put in the work so that they can train their model to be able to create this AI music. Isn't this the same company that got sued? I don't know. That's crazy. And so, okay, so this was the funny part. This was the funny part. I was like, I don't know a lot, and I'll be honest, like, you know, I'm just giving my thoughts on just this clip. I don't know the guy. His name is Mikey Schulman. So I went to his profile on X because the video had linked to the X. So I went to Mikey's profile and it says, aspiring mediocre athlete, former mediocre musician, co-founder of Suno.com. Now, I love sarcasm, so he could be being sarcastic with saying mediocre, but if not, you just further prove my point. I'm not okay with mediocrity. Like, put in the work to become great at what you do. Don't shoot for okay. Don't shoot for like, you know, that's good enough. You know, be great. Put in the work. Do hard things because most people won't. If you just do the hard things, I'm telling you, like, you will weed out the majority of your competition because you're not scared to do hard things. So shout out to Mikey. Shout out to Mikey. Oh man, that was crazy. So Steve, thanks for sharing that inside the Sync Producer Hub. Exactly. The whole point of just making sounds is fun. Yeah, it's fun. Like, I mean, even like there's frustrating times during projects, right? Where we're like going in and making all these revisions. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not all like butterflies and sunshine when, you know, you have a client like on the 14th revision or something like that. Like, that can be frustrating, but overall, I'm enjoying the process. I'd rather do this hard work. Like, I'd rather do this than to do something else that I don't like or that I don't love. Because both are going to be hard. Like, I mean, shoot, working 60 hours a week at a job you don't like is hard. Doing multiple rounds of revisions for a client and y'all not on the same page as far as what they want is hard. Which one would you rather have? Choose your hard. So yeah, it's crazy. So it says to be honest, any hobby is an expensive hobby. You can create music on a very small budget. I agree, especially today. Working towards any goal is what makes it worthwhile in the first place. 100%, Elliot. I mean, that's what makes it worth it. That's what I'm saying, man. A lot of folks want to take the easy route for everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. And now, you just have like a whole generation of people who just like, where's the easy button? Like, this is too hard. Tap out. And he even mentioned in the video, he's just like, yeah, like with the running analogy, he's just like, yeah, like many people just tap out because it gets hard. It's like that analogy is exactly how it is in sync. Like, I'm telling you, if you will be willing to do the follow-ups, if you will be willing to make the revisions, if you will be willing to watch some TV and listen to the music and study what works on TV, if you will be willing to take a few moments to research who you're pitching to, that's the hard stuff in sync, right? That most people don't want to do. And they're like, oh, this is too much. Like, I have to do research. I have to create stems. I got to create 5 versions of this one track. I can't just send them the WAV file and just be done, the 2 track. I mean, you mean I have to go and create a 30-second, a 15-second, a narrative version? Then I got to create stings and bumpers. I got to do all of that. Sync isn't for me. This is hard. And they tap out. Not Sync Producer Hub members. I'm not talking about y'all. I know y'all don't tap out. But everybody else, they tap out. Because it's not easy. It's not quick. It's not easy to put in a lot of work up front without knowing if it's working, without knowing if the music is getting placed, and keep going. It's hard. So, yeah, man, if it was so unenjoyable, why is there so much music from so many people? I know people, I'm telling you, it's fun, man. Sounds like that guy never learned to play an instrument. It really is enjoyable. It is. Serpent says, I think a lot of people forget about that part. It's called the dirty work. You have to put in the dirty work and spend time doing stuff you don't want to do because it's mandatory. You have to put the hours in. I agree. It's like, do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. 100%. Mikey doesn't like making music, apparently. I don't know. Like now, like I feel like I should like go on a scavenger hunt for Mikey's music. Like, let's see if we can find some of his music online. Just to see, like, you know. LW says, make mediocre music should be the next shirt you sell. I know, right? Make mediocre music. That's it. That's why I make these shirts. I make music, not excuses. The link is in the description if you want to grab one or a hat. Stop making excuses. Just make the music. Make the music. Ken Staff says, go to a Kojic convention. There are so many people waiting to showcase the stuff that they worked on. Yes, it is hard, but all kinds of people keep doing it, and I am one of them. Oh, 100%. Listen, I already know. You got to work on that craft, man, if you want to be on that stage. I've worked with artists like that, and it kind of builds resilience as a human. I agree. If you can't revise an artist song 5 times, even if you don't want to, how do you expect to work for a business? You know, man, sometimes you can pick up on like, it's a saying, like how you do one thing is how you do everything. And there's some people who want success in music so bad, but then if you look at their work ethic, even at the job that they're at, even in just how they operate in life, you will quickly realize why they're not where they want to be, even in music. It's because it's just like, honestly, bro, you're lazy. You're lazy. You don't want to do anything. You want everything handed to you. You make excuses as to why something doesn't get done. You're not on time. You're late. You call out all the time. You're not dependable. It spills into everything else you do in life. You should probably start with what you do have, where you are now, the kind of work that you do now, and learn how to be consistent in that. Learn how to be dependable in that. Learn how to show up when it's hard in that. And then I don't know, the music stuff might start popping off. I don't know. Try it. There is no easy route to greatness. That's a fact.